I started recording a little while ago that I regained consciousness from being drugged unconscious all day. My Samsung here was plugged in charging and I had it covered with a paper towel. I had cleaned it earlier, and when I regained consciousness, it had all kinds of smears and cracks, new cracks and things on the screen. The paper towels that it had been covered with had been removed. It had been moved so that the screen was exposed, and then the screen was dirty and cracked. And then when I opened the phone again, what it was displaying was that backup stopped because my device ran out of storage, cloud storage. And so I look, and instead of being in the account that I'm supposed to be in, it's showing that I'm in a different account, and it's got the exclamation mark to let me know that backup stopped, as well as displaying that in words. Furthermore, this sharing showed two messages. So I opened it and the two went away, but the reason it was showing two messages is that there's something new in this album and something new in this album. One item. So apparently I shared an album, supposedly, except I didn't, the hacker did. The hacker shared an album, or two albums. Apparently the hacker shared two albums to my another account of mine, and has backed up my photos and apparently everything that I'm backing up to the wrong account. And 15 gigabyte worth of photos, videos, storage of all and sundry has been going to this account. I recorded the other day that I discovered that the hacker had changed the backup account on all of my accounts on the Samsung. And so I changed them all back to the right backup accounts. And I made sure before I moved on from each one that it was successfully now set up to back up to the correct account. And then I moved on to the next one, and the next, and the next. And then when I was all done, I went back through them again one more time to double check. And the hacker had changed them again. And as we can see, after I changed them yet again, the hacker changed them a third time, and is now going into my paid storage account. All of these are password protected, by the way. My devices have pins on them. My accounts are all password protected, but of course to the hacker that doesn't matter. He's been hired to interfere with my documentation. That's what this facility hired the hacker to do, and that's what the hacker's doing. So he changes where my files back up, he deletes things, he's deleting my intellectual property, as well as it's just a crime to do any of what he's doing. It's identity theft, it's cybercrime, it's actually very serious stuff. But he's digging his own grave is what he's doing. So anyway, the hacker has put 15 gigabyte of my files into the wrong backup account. And let's take a look. There are 4 new things to look at in library. Let's see what those are. Utilities. Devices low on space. Backup stopped. Suggested rotations. Clear the clutter. So we can see that all these things that I took photographs of in my primary Gmail account that I have Google One as the backup. I purchased, I'm paying $10 a month for 2 terabyte of backup storage. And the hackers moving my intellectual property, my files, and documentation from that paid storage to, at least in this case, 15 gigabyte to this account from my password protected paid Google One storage, cloud storage. So anyway, that's happening, and I'm going to deal with that